This is a story from the past year. It involves cheating, wiretapping, multiple state court cases, GPSing, police involvement, and parental alienation. All right, so it's about 1 year and change, but it'll give you a little bit of frame of what can happen to some guys. This isn't a benchmark for all guys, but just understand this happens. It is more it's more common than you think. Let's just put it that way. December 26, 2016, my wife of 16 years had an affair and was convicted, with a convicted felon in my bedroom with children under the age of 5 in the bedroom. So dude's married to a chick for 16 years. She has an affair with a convicted felon with children under the age of 5 in the bedroom while they're going to Pound Town. Okay. So fast forward a few years to December 2019. After enough trying and lies, I asked my wife to visit her parents in, I'm guessing that's New Hampshire from Texas, where we're living, to hopefully gain some perspective and maybe try again. I don't know. You know what? Guys are a glutton for punishment. They always want to try again. Wife of 16 years is porking a convicted felon in your bed with your children in the room. But that's what men like to do: complicate their lives and justify why they do it, right? How many times have I said that? February 2020, she files for divorce in Texas. February 2020, she files for a protective order in Texas, false accusations of abuse. She files a protective order in New Hampshire for false accusations of abuse. She files, I don't know what a CPS report is in Texas, and I'm investigated, drug tested, and deemed innocent. I'm guessing that's Child Protective Services. She files another report in New Hampshire where I'm investigated, drug tested, and deemed innocent. She files a child support case in Texas. This is all in a course of like 4 months here. So she's basically she's throwing everything she can at this guy. She cheats on him with a felon, with his children in the bedroom, and she's jumping through all these hoops to make his life miserable. I procure an attorney in New Hampshire to fight the DV restraining order. That's domestic violence. We asked for continuance of prep, denied. New Hampshire protective order hearing, 1x1 telephone hearing. New Hampshire rules, no access to children. So he loses access to his kids in April of 2020. Orders me to forfeit my pets, and my protective order is granted. May of that year, so a month later, I pay $5,000 down and get an appellate attorney notice of appeal filed in New Hampshire. Okay, you're speaking American legal terms that I'm not familiar with, but June 2020, requests a Father's Day call with children, denied. Dude doesn't even get to talk to his kids on Father's Day. July 2020, Supreme Court brief filed in New Hampshire is $40,000 for that. He pays $5,000 here at this time, so he's at $45,000 here. Evidence of extensive wiretapping discovered of all my attorney's privilege calls over 8 months. Apparently, that's how they knew what to say in New Hampshire. Who's wiretapping this guy? His wife? Wow. Judge orders me to pay $5,700 a month in child support, terminating my ability to afford attorneys. My divorce, and I covered this in my book on why smart men don't get married. I break down the math of the scam that is child support. November 2020, my divorce attorney quits because I can't afford her. Evidence of GPS location and listening device found in my car. Wow, this chick's going through everything, eh? Without it, well, she's porking convicted felon, so maybe she was, getting down with a guy that was into this stuff. Evidence of GPS. Without an attorney, ex's attorneys destroyed my ability to fight for my kids, and she's granted the house, the car, all my belongings, $3,000 a month in support, on top of $5,700 a month in child support. So he's paying her, I guess, alimony, and I'm barred all access to the kids, with no access to his kids. See, this is the thing that drives me absolutely bonkers about frickin' family law and marriage. They're all like, yeah, just go get married, just go do it. What could possibly go wrong? Go and pass on your seed, blah, blah, blah. And then 16 years into a marriage, a dude's wife could be banging a convicted felon in your bed with your children in the bedroom. And then she goes through all of these hoops to manipulate the legal system to alienate him from his children so he can't see them. He's paying $5,700 a month in child support, plus $3,000 a month, I'm assuming, in alimony maintenance support, whatever that's called in that state. And this is only November of that year. So 4 years after he found out his wife was up to shenanigans, he's going through all this nonsense. With an attorney, she uses my suicide note to procure an arrest warrant in New Hampshire against me. You know, a lot of guys will consider taking a permanent step to a temporary problem in their lives. And you got, just be careful with that, guys. I mean, you know, talk to friends and family. Just fucking call into my show. Do what you got to do, but don't go doing something like that over what family law does. It'll pass. I promise you. As shit as it might seem, if you're in it right now, or if you know a guy that's going through divorce, honestly, dudes, just reach out to him, send him a text. You know, if you see him, just say, hey man, how's things going? Just wanted to check in on you. Right? Because that's what men do. Anyway, she hires a private investigator to locate him. She files to renew New Hampshire's restraining order and is granted without due process. She procures a police to contact my work to locate me. Anyway, it cuts off after that. He basically stops, but you get the idea. It is, anyway, I figured that'll be a opening segue to tonight's show. It doesn't really have anything to do with the topic, but I wanted to get that out of the way because the guy had an interesting timeline there.